What is going on, guys? It is your girl Janiqua A, and I am back with another reading for you guys. If no one told you guys today, I love you, and I know all your dreams and aspirations matter because they do. So let's tap in and let's get you some messages. Let's do a quick check-in on your energy and see what we need to know. Archangel Michael and Allegra, protect me as I'm doing something. You got a grandmother or a feminine ancestor, an elder that is coming out for you strong. Queen of Cups energy. This is my card that kind of resembles you take after your grandmother. All right, they could have been somebody that freaking wanted to rescue the world, probably had a lot of animals, birds, cats, I don't know, snakes. They probably was heavily invested into nature, but more so known for giving. For like giving, sheltering, I'm getting. Okay, so grandmother energy, ancestor energy, elder energy coming out strong. Okay, Spirit, give me more on this energy and what my everythings need to know about this Queen of Cups. I'm hearing be careful of who you trust and who you give to. All right. The Two of Wands. They are preparing you for a certain direction you are fitting to take. The Two of Wands. This is a very exciting time for you guys that is approaching. All right, you might be going to some sort of concert. You might be getting the time to shine, right? You might be looking forward to some form of opportunity where you get the time to show off your talents. All right, I'm hearing a God-given gift. All right, but the Two of Wands is getting like back in motion. All right, or you probably never left motion, but there's something that there's an opportunity approaching where Spirit is saying get ready for. This is your moment to shine. All right, this is your moment to be free and have fun with whatever it is that is approaching. Okay, and I'm seeing talent. Okay, talent, the Two of Wands. That's the Ace of Wands, a passionate idea, learning something new. Hold on. Maybe you petitioned your grandmother for assistance in some form of direction that you wanted to put your intentions. All right, that's definitely being answered. I'm hearing grandma got this. All right, I'm hearing on grandma. Okay. Let's get more into this reading, but get ready. I'm hearing set the stage. I'm hearing you set the stage. Spirit, give me more on this energy. This, you could have been working at this for like 2 weeks to present this or to do this. This is a chance to show your skill, definitely. The Star. Oh my gosh. All right, so this is a talent that you are known for. This is a talent that brings a lot of attention. It attracts a lot of attention. It attracts a lot of profit. Let's not forget about that. And it's like right now you are being told you're being given a chance to do something that you shine in. All right, this area of talent, this direction, all right, it involves recognition, popularity, status, all right, and for you to perform, okay? When you get to like the star on a bulwark thing, all right, you're being known forever. Like your name goes down in history when you reach this level of recognition, All right, like there's something already yours. All right, there's something that's still sealed into the earth. All right, there's this opportunity that is approaching. You will go down in history for doing this, or for showing this, or for having this talent or skill. All right, this is strongly surrounding a skill or a talent where your moment or a moment is here for you. All right, where this actually brings you into fame and stardom, like fame and fortune. The Star card. This brings a lot of exposure, a lot of attention. All right, this brings a lot of perks in your life. So get ready to get treated different for whatever this opportunity involves in. All right, you could be attending something. Something is waiting for you already. Something is waiting for your appearance. This is going to be the mark of some fortune and fame. This is going to be the mark of a point in time where you get paid to do what you love at the maximum level. Star card to the Two of Wands. You headed straight to stardom this week. Okay. Something is being written up. The Eight of Pentacles surrounds work. So I feel like for a lot of you guys, you are ready for this. Okay. The Eight of Pentacles is consistent energy. It's devoted energy. All right. For a lot of you guys that was like behind the keyboard, filling out for applications or networking or doing whatever, pays off big time. Okay, somebody reaches out and you land your dream job that you had the courage to go after recently. Or this is, for some of you guys, a big moment involving probably a God-given gift or a gift that was passed down from this elder. Queen of Cups, Two of Wands, Star card. The stars have aligned with some sort of success or industry. Two of Wands, Star. You're headed straight to stardom. Spirit is preparing you for what's forward. All right. Spirit has opened up a door, like you have the stage. Spirit has provided you the audience. All you need to do is attend. And this is going to change the quality of life. Because when you in star energy, everybody pays for your existence. Nothing is free no more. And I'm dead serious. When you reach star energy, you've gained maximum exposure. All right, your name has gone global. Your talents have gone global. It's a very positive card for internet and increase in your social status. So something takes off and you are being given the stage, the audience, all right, the compensation. I'm being called to say those things like compensation, profit, money. Like this is attached to the thing. But more so, I feel like the excitement coming from you is being given the chance to do that. Yeah, of course, compensation when you are a star. But the star card gets paid to shine. The star card gets paid to perform. The star card gets paid to be literally them. Their lifestyle pays for their existence. Who they are literally pays for their existence. It also speaks about healing. All right, so you could have, with this Queen of Cups, because the Star card comes after the Tower. All right, so a major moment in your career or a major moment in your identity probably changed. Okay, out of nowhere, where that has shaped you into this new you. Okay, and for those of you guys that resonate with that, like with a recent Tower moment, now you're healing. All right, there's some form of success opportunity that gets you back on track with how you used to be. After a certain visit, you might have had a reading, you might have went to an elder, you might have stayed around friends, around loved ones, around family. But this is what kind of like attracted this new opportunity. The Two of Wands is ready to go. Okay, they are ready to perform. All right, they are ready for the audience. They are not scared. They are ready to put all their intentions in that direction. They've been waiting for this moment. They've been waiting for the stage and the opportunity. All right, and the Star card is exceptionally great. If you are getting cold feet or the jitters, because it's looking like this is like something big for you to show or do something, all right, perform. The compliments, the feedback. I'm hearing outdid a performance here. You've outdone a performance. This performance or whatever you're doing and whatever you're being given the opportunity to do that requires you to physically showcase a skill or a talent, it is going to go down in history. It is going to forever be talked about if it's not already being talked about already. And for some of you guys, if you have done this already, get prepared for a reward. I'm talking about completely recognized, set apart for the part you've played in something. Okay, Spirit, give me more on this energy. The Page of Cups. This is about talents. This is about a dreamer. This person is singing outside because they know how to sing or play a guitar, and they are actually getting money from people that walk past. So this is a hustle, all right? Or you had to hustle to get this opportunity to showcase this skill or talent. Maybe this required money for you to pour into yourself or upgrade on the things that you use. Maybe this is how you get money. But baby, having a season where you had to grind, Page of Cups, where you new in something, so you gotta get more experience and you learning and you gotta put yourself out there. You gotta really hustle and grind for your coins. That's what happens with an entrepreneur. After that experience, baby, there's something that goes mainstream. So your time is now. This is a hustle. This is a talent that brings in your income. This is something that you probably relied on for income. Baby, you headed straight to stardom with this. This is something you're good at. This is something you practice all day, every day with. All right? This is even on your alone time. All right? And this is something that requires confidence. You got to have confidence to be standing outside in the middle of the street and be selling stuff or singing for money or showcasing your talent one way or another. That takes guts, that takes grits, and that is going to bring you to stardom. Somebody going to see it. And I feel like somebody have sent you. Okay? Somebody has sent you. There's something that has healed within you. Maybe because I'm getting this Queen of Cups and the Star card, and I'm just keep seeing a tower and then a star. All right? There's some form of healing now where you are ready for something that is approaching that has fame and fortune attached to it, that you get to get paid and recognized for that soul thing that you have been working on, that you love, that you enjoy, you're passionate about. This is a time to remember that's approaching. All right, the Page of Cups is a dreamer. You know, when we in a Page of Cups energy, we dream to be famous. We dream to be known for a gift or for a talent. That we dream that. Everybody dreams that. So to actually be in that energy of have found that, all right, I can only imagine how probably you already feel, or definitely is going to feel as this approach you guys. All right, The Knight of Swords, I just seen something is coming in. Maybe it's an invite, a letter, an email. I'm hearing check your spams. Okay, Spirit, give me more on this Queen of Cups. You know, the Queen of Cups, she's a nurturer. She's a healer. All right, she literally is a giver. She is going to provide you sheltering, nurturing, and everything you need to lift your spirits back up and know that you are famous, right? Star card, okay? I feel like you performed in front of your grandmother, or your grandmother was always supportive of your dreams. This also could be a mother that has transitioned, but they were always supportive of your dream. And I feel like they have a huge part to play spiritually. And when it comes to connections coming your way to bring you at that level of stardom. Okay. Spirit, give me more on this Queen of Cups. The Five of Wands. Didn't I say some form of healing? All right. There was some form of battle. I don't know if it was a battle within yourself. I don't know if it was competition. I don't know if something just got way out of proportion where you couldn't handle it alone, especially on this physical level. But you know what put out fires? You know who could put out chaos in your life? The Queen of Cups, with her water, with her love, with her nurturing. All right, she's going to make you feel so protected, comforted, safe, that everything is going to be all right. All right, so whatever fire it is, it's going to be a lot of things for all of you guys because y'all going through different things. But this, I feel like it required a lot of your energy to handle. I'm hearing Grandma got this, okay? And now, Page of Wands, okay? This is like abled, feeling confident. This could be dealing with contracts. This could be dealing with relationships. This could be dealing with just people, jobs, anything, even directions and your talents, your skills, different career paths, whatever it is. Now you guys feel bold. All right, I feel like all you really wanted was to feel like somebody was there for you. Okay, somebody's definitely here for you. And when you know some people got your back, all right, when you're being called to do a scary thing, all right, it makes you more confident. Okay, so I'm hearing you're going to be lucky you didn't run from this chaos or this fire. Okay, because look, the Tower, didn't I say? All right, so you guys are going to feel like a huge win because you've been going through things in the recent past. All right, your energy you had to kind of like sacrifice a certain talent or a certain skill, even pertaining to a way of getting money, because something physically required you to pay attention to it. Something required you to actually acknowledge the problem and handle it. This is something you couldn't throw under the rug. So, and anytime you go through a battle, a Five of Wands, it is always best that you go through a healing process before you start back anything. Okay, so I already know you guys are feeling like the shit. You know what I'm saying? Like you feel really, really good with this top row because you've been going through something. There were things that required you and you needed to devote your energy and physically fix. No one else could fix it but you. All right. And you had to kind of destroy it. You had to put it out completely. You had to make sure it was handled completely. So I feel like that was a damper in this new energy. That was a damper in you doing something that you love, or you get paid for people to see you. You see, this is you, and everybody is excited to see you. Everybody is excited. You're an inspiration. You're admired by many. All right, but that's life. That's life. If people really support you, they're going to be there when you come back. But certain things you can't sweep under the rug unless everything burns down. All right. And certain things have to burn down. And a lot of the times you're going to be the one who burns it down. The Tower is here. There's something that needed to be destroyed out your life because it was hindering this fame and fortune. It was hindering this reputation, this attention, this passion of yours. That is the main thing. It was hindering a passion of yours. The Two of Wands, the Star, the Page of Cups. You really would rather direct your energy into this thing that brings you recognition, this thing that you are known for doing, this thing that inspire others. You would rather do that. But something called you to do something else, all right, where you had to, I'm here to be the villain, all right, but you had to cause this tower. You had to be a part of letting this tower go, all right? And now you feeling like I could finally do. So a huge indicator that after you going through a tower moment in your life that caused you to put some form of career or talent on a back burner, you still got a spot. All right, and not just any spot. You know how when you stop doing something and you go back and you got to start from the bottom? No, the Star card to the Page of Cups is saying there's a spot at the top. All right, whatever is something, first of all, you're going to feel a sense of relief because now your energy is not being directed to this. There's some form of space and opportunity and enlargement to the time you get to spend. And first of all, you're going to be busy. All right, this is giving talent needed. This is giving booked and busy. You're going to be needed to perform. And even if it's not like, like where you actually do music and stuff, this is where you're going to showcase your talent. Work, whatever you do and you do it well and you're known for doing it, is going to be at a top level. Like your work is being set apart. This is coming with complete compensation. All right, perks. All right, this comes with perks. This comes with privileges, being a star. Okay, the good thing about this reading is that it confirms something is completely over. There was no saving this at all. All right, and now there's a fresh new start. Still at a position where you're able to shine completely without no restrictions. The Star card. Very positive reading. All right, Spirit, give me more on this energy. This is a very exciting time that's approaching for you guys. You're gonna feel so excited, and then the recognition, right? This involves reputation. People still looking at you as the star. People still respecting that you have life. You have a life, and you need to handle certain things. Just require your attention immediately. Something could have been trying to destroy an empire you've built behind you, who you are, right? And your talents, and that needed to be handled immediately. I see that, right? The Five of Wands, the Page of Wands, the Tower. You might be running a business. You might be freaking at work, building your way up, whatever it is. Something was trying to destroy this empire that required all your hard work and you needing to be there and your intentions and your effort. And maybe something needed to be X'd out. Something needed to be looked at. Something needed to be canceled. Something needed to be revoked. Something. This could be just anything. And it required you to say, hey, I got to stop this for a minute, because if not, everything crumbles. So I got to go get some advice, Queen of Cups. I got to get a reader, Queen of Cups. I got to get an astrologer, Queen of Cups. I got to do something supernatural, because I know that I have resources. I have help. All right. Even here in a physical, this could even be in a physical, astrologers, all of that. So for some of you guys, that's what it is. And it's looking like if you resonate with that, everything is saved. All right. Whatever you stopped and you've handled, all right, it's looking like you saved the tower moment from happening in your career, in your reputation, all right, in your money. Because that's what this surrounding. The Star card to the Page of Cups, that's you being known for a dream, or that's you being known for carrying out a dream. Very successful, reach fortune and fame, all right? You're known for doing this. You're known for getting paid doing this. This allows you to shine in an area of talent, skill. The Tower is an empire, all right, that is being destroyed, okay? And the Page of Wands is handling whatever you needed to handle. All right, you see that contract that is being burnt? That is your situation that requires you to put something that you completely love and actually make profit for on the back burner, so that way you could save this empire, because it's attached to your reputation. It's attached to who you are, Star card. It's attached to who you actually want to be known for. Okay, so something is saved. And with this opportunity, whoever you are, you're going to realize that. I can't tell you too much because I'm not, you, right? But I can tell you with this experience that is approaching for you, that gives you a very wide opportunity for you to express a talent or a skill. Honey, you are going to feel so... Also, you're going to feel very important. You're going to feel just how you're supposed to be feeling, like a star. All right? And you're going to know, yeah, I still got it. You're going to know, oh, that little mishap was needed for me to elevate even more. Because if you didn't fix that crack in your tower and you kept building on it, it would have failed eventually. All right? This is a paying attention to detail. Okay? Spirit is highlighting you paid attention to detail. Or somebody revealed to you, Queen of Cups, something that was hidden probably to you that you needed to address. All right? This could have even been dealing with your emotions. This type of energy requires fire, and it requires courage. It requires confidence. It requires leadership. All right? So the Queen of Cups probably helped you. Like, sometimes you need to make head over heart decisions. So something could have hurt your feelings that you had to do something. But look, the outcome is now an opportunity where you get to shine on a major scale. All right? And people are satisfied with whatever it is that you are providing to the world, whatever it is that we get the honor to see. Very pleased energies. The Emperor. You have protection, baby. All right, the Emperor. To the devil. All right, you ain't got to worry about no manipulators, no narcissists, all right? No thieves. All right, no weirdos. Because that also comes with the Star card. It's more attention. It's a broader look into your life and what you do and how you do it. And people like it. They want more of it. All right, yeah, look, the Six of Pentacles. Okay, so I don't know who this Emperor is. They could be a father figure, or they could be just a masculine in your life, baby. Okay, they know the season you are in. All right, they honor the attention you're getting. This is not a masculine that is up your behind. This is not a masculine that is trying to siphon any energy. They are enhancing you. They are growing you. They are supporting you. They are investing into you in any way possible for you to remain happy. And also, they like that you're coming up on a material level, the Emperor energy. Okay? So right now, they are very defensive, very knowledgeable about creeps, about people that do not have your best interest. So I would definitely say continue to listen to them. Okay? This is somebody that wants to see you shine. Very supportive of your business. Very supportive of a hobby, a hustle. All right, something that you're known for, something that comes with attention, something that comes with people stopping you. Remember, being known. Expect, again, your social status to go up completely, where you know, events happen where you're being stopped. Like, hey, I seen you, or I know you, or thank you for doing this, or being acknowledged. This is a perfect person to have by your side, whoever they are. Emperor energy. They see the devils. All right, and they not about to have nothing nowhere near you guys. All right, definitely like a personal bodyguard. Okay, so I love you guys, and I'll out.